Yes, another day, another vlog. Good morning everyone. It's about 6 a.m. in the morning and we're headed now to the car shop to pick up our Mazda Miata. Today we're going to be featuring the Mazda Miata and we're going to be teaching our host Paolo Abrera from the REV show on ANC how to go drifting. So I'm gonna be trying to teach him some basic skills, trying to pass off some of the gifts that I have in terms of teaching someone how to control a rear-wheel drive car. Also, it's our day to sort of do a mini review on the Mazda Miata because we've been fixing it again after the endurance race where we got to win like three awards. So we'll update you guys again later. I'm off now and I'm gonna get some stuff done to the 488, and in the meantime we're gonna pick up the Mazda and drive to Megatent in Libis. Good thing it's super close and hopefully the weather cooperates today. It's so early, everyone's still exercising. No traffic at this time. We're finally at the car shop. I'm going to be picking up the Mazda Miata. Today we're going to be going over some basic sequences with Pao. We're going to be teaching him how to use the handbrake, do a clutch kick initiation, maybe a burnout, and then donuts driver's side, donuts passenger side. And then hopefully we can get him to do the 3-cone exercise, which is basically shifting the weight back and forth so he can catch it with the throttle. And then after that we'll be proceeding to do some second gear stuff. Hopefully we can cram everything in the morning. It's gonna be super tight. We didn't want to film super late because it's a Friday day. It's gonna be super traffic. So super excited. Lots of supers today. Super excited, and we're gonna be driving the car now to Libis. My crew is not here yet, so we're gonna be going ahead. I hope they bring me some cones later. So see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna be setting up first before the crew arrives. Finally on the way. The crew was just a tad late, but we should be fine. The traffic doesn't look so heavy. It's very early, but it's actually very hot already, so not looking forward to being in the sun later. But for those of you wondering what are the things you need to go drifting, first off you would need a rear-wheel drive car, and then after that you would do the basics first. The basics would be two-way locking LSD, and then a nice bucket seat to hold you in place, and after that some good suspension. Right now we have the Mazda Miata. Our Miata has a lot of mods on it already, but off the bat the Miata can actually do donuts already as long as it's a manual. If it's the automatic Miata it's going to be a little difficult, but it is possible. Look how gray it is today. For those of you who have been following me for a long time on YouTube, I used to do a lot of drifting lessons, and we call it King's Car Control Clinic. It used to happen in the food terminal here in FDI, or I guess Western Bikutan. I used to have a playground where we'd go every weekend and just have some fun, teach some people. I think with the help of Paolo, we graduated about 200 plus students. It was a lot of fun, but there was no money in it. Drifting is very hard on the car, sad to say, but it is the most fun and most entertaining way to drive a car because you're always on the edge, you're always in the power band, the car is screaming, the tires are burning, and it's just really exciting to watch as a spectator, and it's also really exciting to do as a driver. It's one of the most challenging and entertaining motorsports there are today. And yeah, today we're going to be sharing all that with Paolo Abrera, and hopefully he picks up very fast so that we can go through different stages of learning and see how fast he can really assimilate everything so that he can have the skills to go sideways and control oversteer. Drifting is not just for show, It is also for safety. If you ever hit like an oil patch on the highway and the car starts to skid, you know how to counter steer and save the car rather than slam on the brake and freeze. Freezing up is the worst thing you can do in a situation where you lose control of the car. Another instance is when you hit a puddle and you hydroplane. So when you hydroplane and slam on the brake, the car will shift as soon as it hits the asphalt again off the hydroplane. Again, if you know how to control the car when it's oversteering or it's out of control, you will be able to save yourself and save the car from any accident. So that's why when we were doing the car control clinic, we called it car control, so that it was applicable to all the disciplines and you can transfer the knowledge to the other types of driving that you do. So you have rally, circuit, and drifting. Other things you're gonna need when you want to go drifting is an open space like this, and a few rear tires to change out the rear tires when you burn it out. And you're gonna need a few cones also, which we brought over here. I'm gonna be doing a basic setup right now where we can do a little playtime, and we're waiting for the production crew to get here and we're gonna start filming. It's drizzling just a little, but I don't think it's gonna pour out heavily. So I'll do setup real quick, I'll be back. So the crew just arrived, Paolo's finally here, and we were just going through some basic introductory terms and descriptions, trying to get him up to speed. He has zero experience, so this is going to be a very interesting day because it's basically teaching a non-drifter how to control a car that's out of control. I have my basic setup. We have our figure 8 cones over here. We have the 3 cone setup behind me, and I have a gate also. We're going to be teaching him how to do donuts driver side, donuts passenger side, big radius donuts, small radius donuts, and then figure 8s. After the figure 8s, we're going to go into the 3 cone setup, which is basically more figure 8s but back to back. And then we're also going to be teaching him some showmanship skills, which is using the handbrake to do J turns, 90-degree turns, and 180-degree turns. After that, we'll see if he can graduate and go into second gear. It all depends on how fast he absorbs everything. Right now, it's hot already and we haven't even started. I'm hoping that it doesn't get so crazy today. Alright, doing a quick round. And doing a one-hand donut. Let's talk about the Mazda Miata real quick. Mods we have on the Miata are the Cusco 2-way LSD, the Cusco sway bar set, the Cusco strut bar set. We have the stop deck trophy kit we just installed for the fronts. We have the stainless braided brake lines and the scale suspension. We've also custom made our own header system all the way down to the exhaust. And besides that, the car is relatively stock. Our car is a 2016 model. It has about 27,000 kilometers. We've been abusing this car on track and during autocrosses, so the car is driven a lot and it's such a great car. The Mazda Miata is a perfect introductory sports car. If you guys are interested, then definitely this is the car to get. It's a manual, the handbrake works, and the car is very lively because the steering it's more direct. It's not like the other cars where it doesn't snap back when you're doing a counter steer procedure or counter steer when you're counter steering the car. Lesson begins now.
Alright, here we go.
So we're gonna start with don't mind the seatbelt because we don't have the actual seatbelt. So as I was mentioning to you, there's a few ways to initiate the drift. One is you can kick the clutch, or two is
so you're rolling and then you just punch it.
You can actually roll into it and just use the weight of the car since we're rotating in the motion. Now, you might get a little queasy because I'm driving, but once you're driving, it's different.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a few quick demos so that you can hear the throttle input.
Okay. Do we have a sick bag?
Do we have a sick bag?
Okay.
I want you to listen to the throttle.
Alright.
You'll hear the modulation. It's not 100%, but it's also not like very low.
Right.
Okay? And then watch the steering. So as we go around, I will
That was awesome! That was awesome!
doing really well. Just keep going. Good, good. Modulate, modulate. Good. Bravo, bravo. Good job. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I felt it for a second there, I felt it!
Boom!
Felt boogie! Alright, what are we watching for in
Our temperature, yeah, drive it around first. Should be only 100, so you're now at 108. So just drive it around, get some air. There you go. Pao is now learning the art of doing donuts. It's the first basic step to learning how to drift. Right now we're just cooling the car because our temps are at 105, and it's getting hot now in my cab. The crew making some adjustments with the GoPros, cooling the car down at the same time. It is 11:15 and our student's getting way better. He's already doing the passenger side and driver side donuts. We're now teaching him how to do the figure eights. It's getting really hot already, so the car needs to cool down way more. Our tires are still okay for a few more sessions. We're gonna try to wrap up at 12 and then head to the shop to do some closing spiels for our other shoot. We want the cone to be near your side mirror. So yeah, turn in first. There. So that you have a reference that you can see the cone on the corner of your eye. Right?
So you need a bit more speed.
A little more speed. So what we're going to do first is do an initiation, which is kicking the clutch. So as you kick the clutch, as I said, you want to go into the power band but not flooring the car. I'd say about 70%, 60%, 70% throttle. Okay.
Too much.
So what happened was you didn't counter steer.
Okay.
As you're feeling the car coming around, you want to be able to counter steer.
Okay.
So that the car will go around.
All right.
But the start was right. The initiation of the clutch kick was correct. The car was already rotating.
Okay. So once it starts moving, then you got to start balancing off with unwinding the steering wheel.
So I'll be shouting commands, and you just need to listen.
All right.
Alright, it's the end of the episode or the vlog. We just finished teaching Pao the donuts driver side, donuts passenger side. I just did a quick drift demo just to close the spiel. I left some 66 donut marks right there, second gear burnouts. And hopefully everything looks great for cam. I'm gonna try to grab some GoPro footage from the team. And we're gonna string this together, and I hope you guys like the vlog. And if you do, please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys again soon.